Hello guys, this is Mo, and finally it's travel o'clock again. So welcome to my new space, travel space. So this is episode 1, trip of a lifetime. Trip of a lifetime would be me traveling with people around me, friends, family, and like they say, charity begins from home. So I'll be traveling first with my family. In this episode, would be exploring together the south of France and a quick one in a city in Italy. This is probably actually my first time making a voiceover, so it's going to be a freestyle one. I mean, for sure I'll speak English, but I'll try to chip in some pidgin melanged with some French and probably any other language that comes to my head. Just like I've been talking now and wasting time, that's how I went to go and miss my train. So I had to settle for a covoiturage, something like a shared private taxi, because booking another train instantly would be crazy expensive. So we started basking the road all the way from Grenoble to Lyon. And then from there we take another train to my brother and his wife's town called Les Creusot. Well, the day is bright, the sky is clear, la vie est belle. This is one of the wonders of nature. These are mountains actually, piercing through the clouds. This is just wonderful. So we got to Lyon. It was an hour ride. And then we took a metro to the nearest train station to get our tickets for the next ride. Right here is Lyon-Pas-Dieu, a typical train station in France. Yes, I'll be starting this trip with a special cameo appearance, or let's say a surprise guest. I think that's even much more appropriate. Then together we moved to my brother's small town, and that's where the real surprise would happen. So right now we're on a 2 to 3 hour train ride all the way from Lyon to Chalon-sur-Saône. Donc, bienvenue à Chalon. So here in Chalon, we made another train change. Chalon is also another small French town. I'm sure you take 4 years to see that on map. It's beautiful, less population, serene, clean. Then in less than 30 minutes, we arrived Les Creusot, Gare TGV. We finally arrived at my brother's residence, and here is the moment of truth. And guys, that was it. It was probably the biggest shock of his life. Very funny, very epic, like everything. My guy had to actually sit down, process it properly. Alors, bonjour. The following day, day 1 on this episode, still at Les Creusot. These are the travelers. Everybody's packed, ready for the trip. A long trip. So here would be moving, Les Creusot would be moving all the way down back to Chalon-sur-Saône on a road this time around. So ladies and gentlemen, let me have the honor to present to you my guest of honors. This is Mimi, my brother's wife. This is my brother himself, Traveler 2, Rishi. And this is our special guest of honor, Mademoiselle Shakira. And that's us, that's me. Look at something. Just look at. So, see, like that same Chalon, we had to just chill and have something because, man, we didn't even take breakfast. We left around 7. 1 hour later, we got to Lyon. It's the city center of Lyon, third largest city in France. We didn't really spend much time here. We only had like 4 hours to do things. Well, you can't pass through Lyon, like for example, without taking pictures. That's almost impossible. So I gave everybody nice pictures. We had fun, moved around, toured, and that was it, pretty much. Then in Lyon, it's already like 2 p.m. and we located the restaurants because, bro, man is hungry, I'm not gonna lie. Well, an African restaurant will always do the needful because, man, we are still on the road. The food was nice, made sense. If you live in Lyon, I would recommend this restaurant. I'm going to give them like 3 or 5. Yeah. Back to the roads. Our journey just started, so now we are moving from Lyon all the way down to Marseille. We enjoyed the sunset before we started sleeping because this journey was long. It was like 4 hours. Finally, around 9 p.m. we arrived Marseille. Marseille is the second largest city in France actually, so this is where we will be spending 2 good nights. Yet again, a typical train station in France. Clean, serene. Okay. 10 minutes later, we located our apartment. 2 nights here would be fun. I mean, this is well lightened, pure, minimalist, clean, and beautiful. That same night, around 10:30 p.m., after settling down, we had to go around Marseille. This is Canebière, one of the quartiers in Marseille. Bonjour encore. Next day was a Friday, day 2. Still at apartments. We're having breakfast. Friday is always special, so I had to play Quran because today is going to be a very, very long day. That's my brother working on the system and everybody's getting ready. Yeah, it's definitely a bright day in Marseille. People are out. They started from Central metro station all the way down to the city center, Centre de Ville. We actually got a daily pass to use metro, train, bus, and what have you. Our first stop of the day was Cathédrale La Major, and that's France. You know, it's a secular country and you can decide to go to a Catholic church as a Muslim to visit sit-ins. Nobody cares. So this is Cathédrale Sainte-Marie Majeure, built in 18 something. I mean, that's some 200 years ago. Beautiful, still shiny, and it was a very good experience. Like, this is really wonderful. That's my brother. Baba is shocked because, man, this is awesome. This is gigantic. Well, that's it. That's France and one of its 1,000 cathedrals that you can find. It's 2 p.m. already, and yes, we made it to the mosque, Mosquée de Malaval, one of the numerous mosques in Marseille. The sermon is transmitted in both French and Arabic. So that was it. We are done with prayers, and it's time to move. I guess you know how it goes: metro, bus, store, sightsee, blah blah blah. This is a typical tram. It would permit you to have a more insights of the landscape, cityscape. You would see the streets clearly, and it is a typical public transportation system. The tram was also clean as expected. We took pictures as usual, nothing new. Then after some hours of walking, we located Mama Ghana. That's a typical African restaurant again. And this time, or more, we entered straight into the chapters of swallows. Like, this is what it is. After digestion, of course, we took back to the road again. This is Palace de Longchamp. So for the record, this seems like where those kings lived. It was actually a beautiful scenery. The waterfall never stopped, apparently. Pictures here, there, and there, and there. Day 2 is kinda long, yeah. This is still 4 p.m. And then we saw a rally at Juliette here in Marseille. Juliette is a very popular place, just like the Ikeja of Lagos. You see, this rally is just bikers, trying to protest for more lanes in public roads. That's all. Shikina. And then we went to a shopping mall just to take pictures. We're not buying anything. This is Apple Store. There's no money. Everything is just expensive. Then this is La Terrasse. Voilà, Terrasse du Port. A very beautiful sunset spot. Yeah, I mean, you cannot be an artist. You come here and you wouldn't be inspired. I mean, look at. Well, pictures. Voilà ce que ça donne. La vie est en rose. Et voilà. Et voici encore la ville de Marseille avec la foule pour la énième fois. Checking through the stores, going up and down, non-stop, exploring, window shopping, etc. So obviously it is actually getting dark. So we had to quickly take our bus to see the Vieux-Port. I mean, this is actually a must-see area of Marseille. After a very long walk and public transports up and down thereabouts, we found ourselves at Vélodrome de l'OM, that's Marseille Stadium. It was crowded that night because there was a match, but unfortunately we couldn't watch that match. Oh yeah, day 3 was our last day in Marseille. Time well spent. We've seen a lot. So you remember our train station. So here's where we'll take our bus, train, whatever, to the next city we'll be going to. Those are the travelers enjoying, waiting to catch the next bus. This is how a typical waiting area is, where you pause, you take your coffee break, cigarette break, browse, call, say on the laptop, and so on and so forth. So we head to the roads, and from Marseille we'll be going all the way down to Cannes. Yes, there is absolutely no way I would describe Cannes until you probably visit Cannes by yourself, because I mean, even the cameras are not doing it justice. So yeah, we had to pass through the Nice airport before taking our train to Cannes. It's like 45 minutes right thereabouts. So let's go. We took our train to Cannes-la-Boca. So in the south of France, there is this TER train pass that facilitates traveling. I mean, smooth train rides, unlimited, go, come, non-stop, etc. We practically trailed back, to start the whole Côte d'Azur coast, Cannes, Antibes, Nice, Monaco. Travelers on board enjoying their trip through the coasts. On n'est même pas encore sur Cannes, and there are luxurious cars everywhere. So this is how I can describe Cannes by walking through it. In summary, Cannes is the birthplace of theater and cinema in the world, and it is a very popular city in the south, known for its gastronomy as well as the movie industry. We have actually been walking for the past 30 minutes and we still can't finish exploring Cannes. At this point, I think it's more like the more we go, the more beautiful it gets. Like, Chalon was better than Le Creusot, Lyon was better than Chalon, Marseille far better than Lyon, now Cannes beautiful than Marseille, and next up is Nice, So we'll see how Nice would be. But to be frank and honest, Cannes is actually well built. That's my brother and his wife taking some posts for the camera at La Croisette. Ritz-Carlton Hotel back there, that's where Leonardo DiCaprio actually lives. I guess anytime it comes to France. The scenery is amazing. Yeah, it's also a city of arts. So many artists actually lived here during the Renaissance period of Europe. The Roman Empire. So guys, that's actually a glance on Cannes, a luxury town in the south of France. I think it's actually around 12th to 14th largest city in this part of the world. These are tourists. This city is actually giving like Miami vibes. So it's 4 p.m. already, and this is us back to our train thingy. And now we are going back to Nice to discover Nice properly. The journey would take same 45 minutes thereabouts inside our same double-decked European train. It seems like someone is happy, having the best of our life. That's my sister basking through our music. This is my brother and his wife. Mon frère, enjoying Trip of a Lifetime Season 1. So finally, welcome to Gare de Nice. The sunset was perfect for pictures. So in Nice, one of the first places we started the journey from was the Cathedral Saint-Nicolas. So this one was built by the Russians in some 400 to 500 years ago, as usual. Then as usual, we took to trams, public transport to discover Nice. Oh yeah, and that is it. Like I said, and we presumed, Nice was going to be better than Cannes. Nice is the 4th largest city, our travelers. This is the 4th largest city in France. Yeah, so this is Nice, well lighting up. Color contrast of the city is top notch. Baba, all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Front camera for the boys. So mere passing through, it is going to be a city that would be crowded and lively. I've been to Nice for like 4 or 5 times now, and it is never dull. Right here is the all-known Promenade des Anglais. So history says this place is a place where English people specially dominated, and they take walk around this place every time. Wow, look at that nature. And then just like Cannes, there are luxury cars everywhere. My sister with Ghana must go. Still in day 3, toujours le 3e jour. We are still in Cannes. It's about 6-7 p.m. and we are heading from Nice to Monaco. This journey, funny enough, is just 30 minutes. In fact, 35 minutes approximately. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how 8 p.m. looks in Monaco. This is Casino de Monaco, all lighting up. This is just luxury at its peak, if you ask me. The casino is just an historical place. I don't want to go to the history because, man, what is this? Okay, quick one. Monaco is actually one of the smallest countries of the world, and it is also one of the richest countries of the world. Like, that's so audible to the deaf and visible to the blind. So you see this right here, this small country right here is the capital of those our luxury brands, fashion, cars, sport cars, etc. Just randomly one luxury car is passing and the other one is jamming you with a Tesla. Like, you would just quickly develop mental issues here if you start living here without having money. So we saw Punto Bella, that's DJ Copy's favorite spot for clubbing. because our family house is actually here. Smart travelers. Well, this is the end of day 3. We are tired plus, and we need a night's rest. Buongiorno. Prego. This is day 4, 4th day, and we would be moving from Monaco down to Torino, down to Milano. So Monaco, Turin, Milan, Italy. Here we come. So Italy is going to be like a passage while going back home to our base, Lyon, Grenoble, etc. Funny enough, and to be really honest, this is just because we got a cheap train from Monaco all the way to Italy. It was worth it. See now, Milan will always amaze you, will always amaze me. Okay, this is Duomo. This is another cathedral with crazy history. I mean, well, this is Galleria Vittorio Emanuele, and this is just an epitome of beauty. So now it is even safe, and it is wise. It is, when you fact check it, you would see that Milan is even much more developed, beautiful, advanced than Nice. So therefore, case closed. Let me just stop mumbling. Just enjoy the view, that's all. See my travelers, gang. But voila, finally guys, trip of a lifetime, season 1 has come to an end. It's a wrap. Yes, from Milan we are going back home. Lyon, Chalon, les Creusot, c'est vraiment dommage. Bella ciao. Well, it is just so sad and awkward to say goodbye. I mean, to sign out of this wonderful trip. Well, season 1, you don't go. Season 2 is going to be maybe nicer because it's going to be an African country and it's going to be a solo trip. Back to normal life, exhausted, and everybody's going back to their villages. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to my freestyle YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. Je vous remercie. Ciao.